Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're not just journeying to Italy, we're really embarking on an adventure into two incredibly distinct regions. They just beautifully illustrate the immense diversity within this, well, amazing country.
hmm
We're going to meticulously compare and contrast the vibrant, innovative North with the rugged, traditional heartland. Think of it as a rich culinary, historical, and cultural road trip, all from the comfort of your seat.
Indeed. Our mission today, drawing from Kenny's Italy research notes, is to explore Lombardy and Abruzzo. We'll uncover the key elements that define each, from their unique cultural fingerprints to their iconic foods and fascinating traditions, giving you a comprehensive shortcut to understanding Italy far beyond the usual headlines.
Exactly. And you'll walk away with some surprising facts and, I think, a much deeper appreciation for what truly makes Italy so special. Okay, let's dive into these sources and see what stories they tell. Right. So we're kicking off our journey in Lombardy. It's a region that, for many, immediately conjures images of Milan, a global hub of fashion, finance, cutting-edge design. But our sources reveal it's a land of quite astonishing contrasts, where urban sophistication meets these ancient roots.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here is how Lombardy skillfully balances that luxurious, innovative Milanese energy with the serene beauty of its glittering lakes, the majestic alpine foothills, and the fertile expanses of the Po Valley. Take the Communion Rose in its coat of arms, for instance.
Right.
It's derived from ancient volcanic rock carvings. Now, this isn't just a quirky juxtaposition. It speaks to a deep regional pragmatism. Lombardy leverages its historical strength and cultural capital, like these ancient symbols, not just as heritage, but as a powerful, distinct brand. And that fuels its modern economic engine, setting it apart on the global stage.
Yeah, that's a really powerful point. And tradition isn't merely symbolic here, it's like a living force.
Yeah.
Historically, Lombardy is famous for its fierce defiance. The sources highlight the Battle of Legnano in 1176,
Right.
where the Lombard League stood united against Emperor Frederick Barbarossa, a pivotal victory for regional autonomy. And this isn't just some dusty historical fact, it's still celebrated with the annual Palio di Legnano, which is a vibrant historical reenactment featuring parades and a thrilling horse race.
And this spirit of defiance, this commitment to self-determination, well, it continued with the Oath of Pontida, marking the strategic union of Lombard municipalities. It's commemorated each March with pageantry in Bergamo province.
Ah, okay.
These events weren't just battles or treaties, they were, foundational moments. They forged a strong, independent regional identity, a sense of unity and self-governance that resonates even today.
And that fierce independence born on ancient battlefields didn't just shape Lombardy's political identity. It sort of infused its artistic spirit, leading to its powerful contributions to classical music. Lombardy is a true powerhouse.
Oh, absolutely.
Giuseppe Verdi, for example, premiered many of his iconic operas at Milan's prestigious La Scala, cementing the city's place on the global stage. And then there's Cremona, revered as the very birthplace of the violin, famed for legendary luthiers, expert makers of stringed instruments like Stradivari. The craftsmanship there is just, well, unparalleled.
Absolutely. And we can't forget Bergamo's own Donizetti, a prominent figure in bel canto opera, a beautiful, expressive style known for its melodic grace and vocal agility. He adds another layer to the region's rich musical tapestry. And for a truly surprising nugget, Lori hosted a 14-year-old Mozart.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, who composed his first string quartet there. And the Teatro della Vigna is still an active venue today. This just demonstrates how deeply embedded classical music is in the very fabric of Lombardy, from historical defiance to profound artistic expression.
That's fascinating. And just as its history is rich and complex, so too is its culinary landscape, a feast that tells another story of Lombardy's diverse character. The notes describe Lombardy's cuisine as incredibly rich and diverse. What aspects of its food culture best illustrate this blend of sophistication and rustic tradition?
That's a great question, and the sources really underscore that duality. You have the iconic risotto alla Milanese, right?
Of course.
With its saffron-infused golden luxury, a dish that speaks to refinement. But coexisting with it are hearty, rustic favorites that reflect a more humble agricultural tradition. Things like ossobuco, braised veal shanks, busecca, which is a flavorful tripe soup, and cassula, a comforting cabbage and pork stew. These aren't just meals. They are culinary reflections of the region's diverse heritage.
So the saffron in the risotto isn't just about luxury, but also a symbol of that agricultural innovation, too.
Precisely. The region also gives us beloved home-style dishes like polenta and bruschetta, beef braised in wine, served over polenta, further highlighting its agricultural bounty.
Right.
And for specialties, there's panettone for Christmas, the iconic sweetbread, columba for Easter, a dove-shaped cake, then world-renowned cheeses like Gorgonzola and Grana Padano,
Classics.
cured meats like bresaola, air-dried salted beef, and goose salami. Then, unique treats like sayat, fried cheese balls from Valtellina, torta della rose, a sweet rose-shaped bread, and mostaccioli spiced chocolate cookies. It's a true celebration of local produce and traditional methods, proving that innovation and tradition really do coalesce there.
I also found it fascinating that Lombardy produces nearly 42% of Italy's rice. I
Yeah.
mean, this isn't just a statistic. It underpins so many of those iconic rice-based dishes we just mentioned, like the glorious risotto. And then there's Oltrepò Pavese, affectionately known as the Tuscany of the North, celebrated for its excellent Pinot Noir wines, rolling hills, and salami di Varzi, a traditional cured pork sausage. It truly paints a picture of a diverse and highly productive agricultural landscape, which is often overshadowed by Milan, isn't it?
It really is. This showcases the region's agricultural prowess, which, yeah, often gets overshadowed by Milan's urban image. And while Milan sets global fashion trends with its couture elegance, the sources reveal a beautiful contrast. Traditional rural garb often seen at local festivals,
Oh, interesting.
tying modern style to timeless tradition. It perfectly demonstrates that dual identity Lombardy embodies so well.
Okay, and landmarks. Milan has its crowning Duomo, the magnificent cathedral, La Scala Opera House, and Sforzesco Castle, all symbols of grandeur and history.
Huge temples.
Cremona has its magnificent cathedral and towering terrazzo, proudly standing as the birthplace of the violin. Bergamo charms with its medieval upper city, the Città Alta, perched atop a hill. And the stunning lakes Como, Garda, Maggiore reflect the region's breathtaking natural beauty. Even ancient Valcamonica UNESCO-listed rock carvings tell a story of human presence stretching back millennia. It links this modern powerhouse to Europe's earliest civilizations.
And the Lombard dialect, distinct from Standard Italian, adds another layer of local color, enriching the linguistic landscape. The symbolic mottos captured in Kinney's notes, like Rosa Comuna under Alpine skies, or from Valcamonica's stone to Milan's fashion throne, perfectly encapsulate Lombardy's dynamic blend of history, food, art, and modernity. It's a region where innovation and tradition don't just coexist, but, actively inform and enrich each other.
So we've explored Lombardy, a region where the past constantly fuels a dynamic future. Now prepare for a dramatically different rhythm. We journey south-central to Abruzzo, Italy's verdant heartland, a place shaped by its untamed nature. And the first thing that jumps out from the sources is that it's affectionately known as Italy's greenest region.
It absolutely is. Nearly half its land is safeguarded through national parks and nature reserves,
Wow.
making it a true haven for wildlife and pristine natural beauty. This untouched landscape has profoundly shaped its people. They're often described by the phrase forte gentile, strong and kind, a motto coined by diplomat Primo Levi.
Forte e gentile.
Exactly. And this isn't merely a flattering saying, it's a living philosophy born from a challenging landscape. It implies a resilience forged through generations of self-reliance and community, balanced by a profound hospitality and warmth, particularly towards those who respect their rugged way of life.
That's a powerful image, strong and kind, forged by the landscape itself. Does this strong connection to nature also mean perhaps a slower embrace of modernity compared to Lombardy? Or do the notes suggest a different kind of progress?
Well, the notes suggest a different prioritization. While Lombardy embraces global innovation, Abruzzo's progress is often rooted in preserving and celebrating its deep-seated traditions. For example, its traditions are incredibly vivid and often spiritual. There's the Perdonanza Celestiniana, an annual spiritual journey in L'Aquila, tied to Pope Celestine V's indulgence, commemorating forgiveness, a powerful historical pilgrimage that draws people from all over. It speaks to an enduring faith and communal memory.
Right. But perhaps the most captivating tradition the sources mention is the Festa dei Serpari in Coculo,
Oh, yes.
an eerie yet mesmerizing festival where snake handlers drape live serpents over a statue of Saint Dominic in a unique procession. This ancient ritual, believed to have pre-Christian roots, creates an atmosphere that is both awe-inspiring and, well, deeply unnerving.
Precisely. It's quite something. And the Holy Week traditions in Sulmona, like La Madonna che scappa in Piazza, Madonna running in the square, are dramatic and moving, offering a powerful communal experience during Easter. These aren't just quaint customs. They are vibrant expressions of a culture deeply connected to its past and to each other.
The music of Abruzzo, then, while not globally renowned like Lombardy's opera scene, it resonates through folk festivals, the solemn ringing of church bells, traditional dances.
Exactly. It reflects the heart of village life and an enduring oral heritage. It's music for the community, by the community, telling the stories of its people and landscape.
And the food.
Its food, similarly, is soul-deep and rustic, drawing heavily from the land. Imagine the punch of spicy Diavoletti chili peppers,
Ooh.
wild mushrooms gathered from the forests, world-class olive oil, precious saffron from L'Aquila, and unique licorice from Atri. The wines like Montepulciano d'Abruzzo and Trebbiano are renowned for their robust character, perfectly complementing the local cuisine. It's all about natural, intense flavors.
The signature dishes sound truly incredible. Macaroni alla chitarra, a pasta dish made with a special stringed tool for a square cross-section.
Yeah, the guitar pasta.
Sagne fagioli, a hearty pasta and bean soup. Skillet lamb arrosticini, skewers of tender lamb cooked over coals. Those look amazing.
They are. Very popular street food, too.
Timballo abruzzese, a rich baked pasta dish often layered with ragu and cheese porchetta, savory slow-roasted pork, and an extraordinary spring soup called l'eau vertu, did I read that right? Woven from over 120 ingredients.
That's right. It's an ode to resourcefulness and the changing seasons. Quite a feat to make.
Incredible.
And the coastal flavors are distinct, too, with Burdetto fish soup and saffron-marinated fish like Scapis alla Vastese, showcasing the region's access to the Adriatic. For sweets, there are Ferratel wafer cookies and Perozzo, an almond semolina cake beloved at Christmas. And let's not forget the Easter's Dino breakfast, a veritable feast of salami, cortella omelet, fiodoni pastries, savory cheese tarts, and local wine. A truly robust spread for a resilient people.
Wow, and clothing and style in Abruzzo. It echoes its mountain heritage, doesn't it? With traditional shepherd garb and handcrafted, time-worn rural wear, it's practical, beautiful, and deeply connected to a life lived close to the land. It's far removed from Milan's runways, but equally authentic, I suppose.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the flora and fauna are just spectacular, from Mediterranean shrubland on the coast to alpine blooms like lupines, rosemary, and the rare Abruzzo edelweiss high in the mountains. And its protected areas are home to iconic wildlife, including Marsican brown bears, Abruzzo chamois, wolves, and Europe's golden eagle. It's a genuine biodiversity hotspot, a testament to its protected status.
The landscapes themselves are truly iconic. Gran Sasso and Maiella National Parks, home to dramatic peaks. The Calderone Glacier, Italy's southernmost glacier, remarkably.
Still hanging on.
And UNESCO-listed beach forests. Landmarks include L'Aquila's stunning Santa Maria di Collemaggiò Basilica and the ancient warrior of Capistrano statue in Chieti, a powerful testament to its pre-Roman history.
Yeah, and modern influences also show a revival, but often one that honors tradition. Culinary figures like Chef Nico Romito are bringing Abruzzo's flavors to a global audience.
Right.
And restored medieval villages are turned into agriturismo havens, blending tradition with modern tourism. The core motto, Forte e Gentile, along with local dialects, infuses everyday speech with warmth and regional pride, truly defining the Abruzzo's spirit and its unique path of progress.
Okay, let's unpack this with some analysis then. If you had to pick one core fundamental difference between Lombardy and Abruzzo that our notes consistently highlight,
Okay.
what stands out as most significant to you?
Well, for Lombardy, I think it's that dynamic, almost symbiotic blend of innovation, urban sophistication, and classical artistry, all historically rooted in a spirit of defiance. It's a region that strategically leverages its past, from ancient rock carvings to its musical titans, to fuel a very forward-looking global identity.
Right, it's about progress, but with deep conscious respect for its heritage, almost as a unique brand. It's truly a place where the past is a launching pad for the future.
And Abruzzo, then, represents a really different approach to identity and progress. Absolutely. Abruzzo, on the other hand, is profoundly defined by its untamed nature, its deep spiritual traditions, and a rustic, resilient spirit embodied by that Forte in Gentile. Its unique festivals, incredible biodiversity, and soul-deep cuisine speak to a profound connection to the land and an enduring cultural heritage, one that prioritizes preservation, community, and authenticity over rapid, outward-facing advancement. It's a region where the wildness of the landscape has etched itself into the very soul of its people.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener?
Well, it means Italy isn't a monolith, right? It's not a single story. These two regions, while distinctly Italian, offer completely different facets of the country's identity. One, Lombardy, is an engine of global progress and high culture, constantly redefining itself. The other, Abruzzo, is a steadfast guardian of ancient traditions and wild, breathtaking beauty, steadfastly preserving its essence. And what's fascinating here is how both regions thrive on their unique characteristics. It demonstrates the incredible internal diversity that makes Italy such a rich and endlessly discoverable country. It's a nation built on vibrant contrasts that nonetheless form a cohesive, compelling whole.
What a journey. From the golden risotto and Verdi's operas of Lombardy to the snake handlers and Marsican brown bears of Abruzzo, we've truly taken a deep dive into two extraordinary corners of Italy today.
Understanding these regional nuances offers a far richer picture of Italy than any single postcard ever could. It's about appreciating the intricate mosaic of cultures, histories, and traditions that make up the whole, and how they contribute to a powerful and multifaceted national identity.
So, as we wrap up, what final thought or maybe challenging question do these two contrasting regions leave us with about Italy's national identity?
Well, considering the forte e gentile spirit of Abruzzo, and the way innovation and tradition coalesce in Lombardy, how do these powerful, almost opposing regional identities reflect or perhaps even shape the broader national identity of Italy? And what might that teach us about the very concept of national identity itself? Is it, a singular thing, or is it more like a beautiful symphony of regional
Oh,
voices?
something to ponder as you plan your next adventure, real or imaginary. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you're leaving feeling well informed and inspired to explore even further.